Okay, welcome to the concluding part of Should We Live
should
or
we live
Should
or
Stay?
not? Should
I'm
we live
still
or
Liko
stay?
Akibayo.
And then
And
and if you seen the first episode, we made mention of some things. We're not here to malign anybody. We're not here to embarrass anybody.
we are not here to even abuse anybody's
personality.
personality.
We're
Because
just saying what we see.
we are Nigerians.
We are Nigerian and
We
we
stay
love
in
this
Nigeria. And we've gone to our neighboring countries,
country.
Egypt,
Some of us
Togo, Ghana.
have been to other countries. We have seen what they
We've
do.
seen,
And
traveled
how
out
they
of
do
Africa and seen the way they run
And
their things.
do you know the interesting thing is that they're not as brilliant as us.
They're not as
Nigerians
brilliant.
are
We don't.
brilliant.
If you let go and check this yourself. Go through Google and press Nigerian resources.
And you
Check
see,
out the things Nigeria has on its own, the bitumen, apart from crude oil,
Apart from
the
crude oil.
crude, we have bitumen, coal,
in fact, you can
rubber,
plant anything
agriculture.
on our land and it will grow. See, it is only the Nigerian soil that would discourage fertilizer use. Our soil can discourage you from using fertilizer
Imagine,
because it will grow.
imagine Malaysia came to us to collect palm,
And
and
today,
today they are the highest producing palm in the world.
well,
Even we gave it to them, we are importing from them.
you see, another thing is our security issues. You see,
So,
some of them are very brilliant. See, if the police actually want to decode a crime issue, they will be able to do it because some of them are probably schooled. But because of the corruption we have in our land,
the interesting thing is that I've seen a policeman that I was speaking with him. He told me some things that they have in their armory, as in the arsenal they have, as in what they have, but they are not using it. He was telling me
maybe
that
they are trying to send it to Togo or they are trying
he
to
was
send it
telling
to
me
another.
that
We don't know.
from the top, from the hair on the head to the toe on the feet, they are corrupt.
They are,
From that is from the alpha to the omega, the beginning and the
the
end
end of police
is
is
corrupt.
So tell me, how will see? There's something I've noticed in this country. The citizens, the rich
Yeah, the citizens.
I think,
You know
I
the
mean,
citizens now.
the big
citizens,
boys
the
of this
big boys
nation, they are not afraid of a policeman because they know that if a policeman stops the vehicle, all they need to do is pay him. I mean, people will commit crime, will do robbery for 4 hours. It is only in Nigeria that a robbery incident will take place for 5 hours, and there will be no police intervention.
No, there will be police intervention, but it will be 2 hours
It
after
will be like 3 hours after the event.
after to go with the glory.
I mean, please, we
The-
can do better than this.
The police.
And anyway,
there's a particular interview I watched when the PRO of Nigerian police, this man that not speaking good English, they
Yeah.
speak big English.
I think
They were interviewing him.
about something.
They asked him that did he know anything that some Nigerian police collect bribe? He said no. Me, I would think the man is lying.
He's lying. He's a liar.
Because if you travel on a road from Lagos to Ekiti,
You can meet
minimum
like
on the
40
road you will see
checkpoints.
is 20 checkpoints,
20
and each
checkpoints.
point has a target.
See, if you doubt what we are saying, travel from K2 to Redemption Camp on Lagos Ibadan Expressway, you will meet nothing less than 5. And each time we call into their program, we tell them your boys are here, they are collecting bribe. They will say they don't know about it. Then you'll be asking those boys that are on the road that are collecting bribe. They say, then send them from office.
I don't understand.
So that's why they can kill
The
anybody.
issue now is like Nigerian police now like a banking sector. They are marketers. They have targets.
In fact, no, more like Agberu, the National Union of Road Transport Workers.
I don't know the
They
difference
send their
between
boys to collect money, and you don't pay them as a commercial driver, they will beat you. The same thing, police. It's like they send their boys out.
You with their gun.
If you don't give them money,
you not tell
they
us it's accidental
discharge. You know that I've never seen one accidental discharge issue probed to conclusion. No.
And the police will go scot-free.
And anyway, we are coming back to the issue of probing in our judiciary. We are coming to that.
Another thing is bad roads.
Bad roads. See, if you want to stay in Nigeria, we don't have a problem. But we want to take something that will scare your life. Something that will scare your life. Do you know that Ibadan Expressway, Lagos Ibadan Expressway, is the only road, the only road that links Lagos the commercial city of Nigeria to every other part of Nigeria. Go to that road. If you are not careful, you will not live their life. That is one of the worst road I've seen in my
most
life.
interesting thing is that federal government have been saying since 1999 when
That they have
the
awarded
military handed over to the civilians that they keep awarding this contract
and you
from Lagos Ibadan Expressway to Benin Oyo Road.
That is going to be
It's going
4
to be,
lanes
it's going to
each,
be
or
it's 6 lanes.
6 lanes
It's going to be
each.
6 lanes each.
Going to be 12
And
lanes
they've been
together.
awarding this contract
Every year.
And of recent, there was one new company by
Courtney.
that they were arguing, you gave me money, not give me money, you gave me money,
This is a
not give me
country
money.
that wants to produce future leaders. If truly
No, it's
we
not.
are the future,
You are not producing future leader. You are producing future. It is future leader you are producing. It is future because the tomorrow is not clear.
it's not clear.
Let's be serious with ourselves. It is when the tomorrow is clear.
For example, right now, ASU, that is the Academic Staff Union of Nigerian University.
They are on strike
They
indefinitely.
don't know when they will resume. So now tell me, if the future of Nigeria, if one of them, his life is on pause, his life is on pause.
For now.
For now, you can't get a job. He can't raise money. His parents are poor.
And
you are telling the guy,
after, let's say the person is 26 years old, 100 level.
100 level.
After he's on strike now, we don't know when they will resume. Then after resuming, the guy is 30, 31 before he graduates.
And you go and after graduation, you want to get a job.
You now go to NYC.
No, they will
go and serve.
Exemption. No, it is exemption. If you
work his way. No, Nigeria can work.
You can
now work your way to NYC.
And you go and serve.
You go and serve. After serving,
and
you now want to get a job.
They will tell you
25 years.
Is the
then
maximum.
later you see a man that is 32 or 37 years telling him that he's 23 years.
And telling you it's like 21. we
yes.
see, Nigeria is a very interesting country.
That's one of the factors.
See, that's one thing that you consider. Bad roads.
The ASU is not helping matters.
Now, our judiciary, like somebody say, that the law is supposed to be the final destination for the common man. It's supposed to be the final hope for the common man. I'm telling you, if you are in Nigeria and you think you want to stay in Nigeria, please don't have court case. We are begging you, please.
I'm saying the most interesting thing about Nigerian judiciary is there's one man that was trying to be sincere that is always returning the governors, as in, let's say, for example, the last election, let's say between Fashola and Dosumu. Let's say now Fashola won. And normally, I Dosumu that won, even though it's Fashola that won. Let's say Dosumu won. And Fashola was rigged to be the winner. There's only this particular judge, I don't want to mention his name, that always returned the seat to the rightful owner. And now they said the man is not on their side. They remove the man now.
In fact,
the most interesting thing is that some so-called judicial members, the so-called high-rank judicial members, are now supporting. They're now against the man.
Well, that's another thing.
Except the human rights activist, like Femi Falanas and co, that was supporting the man, that the man is right.
That's another thing I've seen in Nigeria. It is only in this nation that we will see a lawyer. I don't know if I'm not a lawyer. I don't know if it's part of the profession. Somebody is caught red-handed by the police for stealing, and he collects a team, not one lawyer, a team of lawyers, like 4 or 5 lawyers, and they will be defending this guy so much with their blood. And you begin to wonder, this is a guy that emptied the account of a state. And he used the money to employ the services of a team of lawyers. So you begin to wonder, is this what law is about?
The interesting thing is that I'm not blaming the lawyers for taking the jobs, because that's
they need to
feed.
They need to feed. They need to eat food.
But my own problem is
they need to eat.
In Nigerian judicial system, we hear and out of all other countries whereby if you have a case in court, the higher your case goes, maybe a week or 2 weeks later you back in court hearing.
In advanced countries.
But in Nigeria,
a case can be there for 2 years.
A case can be there for 2 years. Imagine a governorship election after a governor has spent 3 years on seat. You are now returning the rightful owner.
The man that won actually.
I don't understand.
We don't understand.
Keep fighting a case for 3 years.
3 years. I mean, A governor is going to spend.
You go on January.
The-
You said
Lagos
as in is it postponed? What's that English word they
is
use?
postponed till November.
To November, from
Lagos,
January to November.
The former Ondo State governor,
That's
Dr. Olusegun Agagu, he was rigging, of course. What they told us was that it was supposed to be Olusegun Mimiko. Do you know that Agagu spent 3 years there before his friends actually took him out of the office? You know, his friends that were judges, they had to take him out of the office so that Mimiko will not enjoy the rest of the 1 year.
In Edo State.
In Edo State, Professor Osumbo versus Adam Oshiomole.
It happens in Ekiti State.
Dr. Fayemi and Segun Oni.
Different things are happening.
Somebody
at the minimum of 2-3 years before you now give it back to right owner.
I mean, is that what we call the judiciary?
Why 3 years? And that is the question I don't understand.
And see, look on. If you take a case to court in Nigeria, it's as good as forget the case. If you have money, just do what you can do.
If you know, what I see is, if you have money, you know that you are at fault. So what you do, just keep procrastinating, just shift it forward, postpone.
Well, you don't even have to postpone.
Just give the chief judge like maybe know that Nigeria children maybe they are not collecting money. Maybe I don't know how much they are paying them. Maybe let's say for example they're giving them 10,000 naira for example. Someone that know is wrong, just come and give you 1 million. Why won't you push the case?
See, another good reason.
From January, just with the next January.
Another good reason you can stay in Nigeria. You can pay your way through anything. See, if you're in UK, you know UK is very hot now. Come back to Nigeria, come and stay. See, you bribe anything that comes your way. Anybody, you bribe them, you go. There's something that happens sometimes in Nigeria. You know, when we had a flight crashing, plane crashes, you know, repeatedly. You know what happened? When you go to our airport, you know, there's a minimum kilogram of or there's a maximum kilogram of load you can take as a person that will be free. And any additional load you have to pay for it. But you know, Nigeria, they will bribe those people at the counter of the airport. They will not overload the plane. Then when the plane begins to crash, you'll be wondering, what happened to this? Why is this plane crashing?
Even why I think the plane is crashing, that who is servicing who? I don't know whether the ministry, there will be either there is a problem between the Minister of Aviation and the federal authority.
Federal Aviation of Nigeria. That's Federal Aviation Authority.
I know there is aviation, there is authority there.
You know,
there will be problem.
And we are losing
I don't know. We have some planes that are, we don't know, as some aircraft are old. They are Tokumbo.
No. They are rickety. They are rickety.
And
they bring it to Nigeria.
There are some second-hand made, hand-used aircraft that
they bring it to Nigeria, and they kill the future leader. See, if you are an importer, you don't want to pay duty. Just come to Nigeria, overload the plane, bribe everybody on the counter at the airport, and go. If you are lucky and the thing gets there safely, fine. You will. See, another good reason in Nigeria. You can carry weapon without check. You can imagine
during President Goodluck Jonathan before he was elected as the president, when he was acting president, then there was this amnesty program he did. If you see the weapon that the Nigerian
Niger Delta,
the Niger Delta guys. I call it the Niger Delta guys.
And you begin to wonder.
The most interesting thing is that one of the commanders in the Nigerian army said something that the weapon that those guys are surrendering, that they've never seen it before, that they've never used it before.
They only see it in pictures.
They have not seen the pictures.
And
I don't understand.
You know,
how manage? How did those guys get
those weapons? See, what I'm telling you.
We know the way they got the weapons.
We know the way they got the weapons. See, because those weapons cannot be produced here.
They can't be produced.
And those boys are poor. They can't buy it by themselves.
No, not all of them are poor. They have some good godfathers.
No.
That's the next good reason why we should stay.
That at the forefront, those ones that are at the war front, those boys, they are poor, so they can't. But some people bought it for them. You see?
Because they have some good godfathers.
So in Nigeria, if you want to carry weapons without anybody checking you and talking to you, come to Nigeria. Don't worry, you carry weapons, you are free. That brings us to the issue of godfatherism. What is a God? No, no. Let me define it.
Oh,
Godfatherism is this: somebody will tell you you will rule next, and you will rule. All you need to do is bow down to the man or to the woman, and you will rule. See, in a nation where our elections don't deceive yourself. Our elections don't count. When INEC and our president lied to themselves, said our election is the most credible. Hey, we're gonna wonder. You need to see what happened on the day of election, and you'll be wondering why are we lying? Why is this nation a lying nation?
the most interesting thing is I know of some states that a man is controlling everything, even from the beginning to the end. In 1999, a man was controlling it. No, some people were controlling it. Then in 2003, power must change hands. Then the man was controlling everything.
Yeah, I see. And what they keep telling us that democracy,
Democracy.
democracy for justice, democracy.
See,
We don't have
the
democracy.
issue of godfatherism is even killing the system
And
more and more.
now, if you
Especially in Lagos State now.
if you as a young brilliant child that's supposed to be the future of a nation, you are not given a fair chance to do what you're supposed to do. Because somebody will tell you, come, go and sit down. I have a friend who wants to do what you're supposed to do, even if he doesn't know how to do it. I just have to go and bow down to people, to pay people. Please. We are sorry. We are not trying to malign anybody. In Lagos State, where we
are not attacking me personal.
In Lagos State, where
we are Nigerians.
We have
saying
seen
Lagos.
the hand of one man in the use of Lagos State. His hand is just in everything.
He's dictating and
He dictates what happens. And if we, as the future of this nation, we have no input, then how do I become a future of the country? If American
tomorrow is not clear for Nigeria. Nigeria is not clear
because now if a country like US comes to do visa lottery and I win, I know that even if I am a slave in US, I have a say. Even if I don't talk directly to the president,
I have a say.
I have a right to live.
Like
Nigeria,
I love
to
saying this. My pastor will say a lizard in Nigeria is also a lizard in US.
It's a lie. It's a big lie.
Anytime my pastor say that, I used to say it's a lie because a lizard in Nigeria is not a lizard in US. Why? A lizard in US have rights.
It has right to.
For example, if you go to UK, you can't just kill a bird.
Do you want to go to jail?
You go to jail. Either 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you still go to jail.
You see, or you pay fine of £5,000. I mean, or something like that.
For killing a bird, for even catching a bird.
Or for eating a dog with your vertice.
So animals in advanced countries, they have rights.
They have rights. I mean,
so in Nigeria is not. But in Nigeria,
you see the life of the future leaders, their lives are not even sure. For example, last school fees now has skyrocketed so much.
See,
how do you want to go to school now?
The interesting thing is, Governor Fashola in first term of office did some interesting thing, but coming back immediately, he was sworn at for second term.
Uncle Fash, if you are tired of ruling, please leave the office. It's not compulsory. You
see.
Or what do you think, Lekon? He's tired. He can go home.
The interesting thing, who is tired of power?
They are never tired of power.
They are never tired of it, but they are just. It's like do one thing and go. It's like that's what. I don't know. The senators are not helping. The honorable are not helping. The governors are not helping. Even the closest to the people, the so-called councillors, they are not helping. Imagine a former last official becoming a councillor in my own ward.
In our own ward.
That drinks and smokes anyhow.
Fighter. It was a fighter. He didn't even finish his secondary school.
People didn't vote for him, but I don't know how he won.
But he won.
The Lagos State and INEC official in Lagos State announced that he won everything. I don't know.
How did you do it?
That's the power of God for that reason.
So should we still live or stay?
You should live or stay with all this.
And if you we talked about this the other time. Please, our pastors, stop telling people not to go abroad. Please stop
your children are not in this country.
Your children are not in this country. So
don't let us mention pastors' names. Our religious leaders. You want to mention names, imams. I know some imams too.
Your children are so stop
even saying. I remember some pastors are even making normal citizens angry because normally religious leaders they have a say in anywhere they go to.
They are very
Imams have
influential.
a say in mosque. Pastors have a say in church.
They are very influential.
Imagine they call some religious leaders. I am a Christian. I'm saying this. I'm disappointed in some pastors.
So
When Yadua, I remember December 3 or 2 years ago when he started looking that he's dead, we all have said that okay, they are saying he's not dead. They brought him into the country, switching off the light in the international airport. No, not the local airport, international airport.
Number one airport in
international
Nigeria.
airport. You switch off all the lights. Okay, accepted. With that one, you say okay, he's alive because of his eyes. Let him go like that. Okay, accepted. They now called in a pastor. We are not fools in Nigeria.
They're not fools.
You now went there, you say you went to pray for him.
And he was
Nigerian
answering
pastor, I don't want to
amen.
mention names.
And
You
he
are
was
now
answering
saying when you
amen.
are praying, you were saying amen.
Amen. When was he saying amen? At the end of the day, the
The
guy
number
died.
one point is one is a chronic Muslim.
I don't know how you went there to pray and was saying amen.
And he
Well,
was saying amen.
see, anything is possible.
And number two, at the end of the day, he died. And he said he stood up to say thank you
Thank
again.
you. To check. In fact, one of them said he shook hands with them. Please, we are Christians. We have our friends that are Muslims that are as disappointed as we are disappointed.
When
Nah,
when I heard the news, the first thing I didn't hear it. It was a Muslim friend of mine that told me.
It broke my
I have
heart.
to go and watch it, and I don't know what to say.
Please,
To be sincere,
please.
because the way
Stop deceiving us.
religious leaders,
Leaders,
you
they are
have
very deceitful in this country, my friend.
we don't know who is who now.
We are.
We don't know
in
the
fact,
two pastors.
we have said it. Let it be something ministry, Nigeria Incorporated. Or
And
Nigeria
let your church be listed on the stock exchange. You know you're into business.
I think that's what I said. Oh, that's Nigeria Stock Exchange. Let's not just be so that we can buy shares. So
because
that we buy shares into the
imagine,
into the
like
empire.
I said, a pastor, before you get to his main building, you go through 4 entrances, 4 different gates, different levels of
Why-
gate. So
why-
one is a normal
Jacob,
gate, the next one is a security gate.
Jacob,
I don't understand
Jacob,
where you have webcams and everything.
Why do we deceive ourselves? What we know, what we read in the Bible, is that when Jesus was here as a man, he was going about doing good. Nobody attacked him. Nobody was trying to. When they were trying to kill him, they were not trying to kill him because they were suspecting him. They were trying to kill Jesus because they felt he was not coming to rule. He walked around with his voice on foot.
Let's say Jesus was working with disciples. Then I take the disciples as now that they are like entourage. He was going about with 12 disciples. That is, he was walking around with entourage. I'm not saying you should not have entourage, but why? People go to Jesus, have easy access. But for me to see a pastor,
we see men of
like
God
going to US embassy
with convoy, with guns. I know one in Ogba, it's an Igbo man. I saw his convoy, mobile police with guns. I was asking, who is chasing this guy?
I don't know.
Who is chasing him?
Because the way
And
things
tomorrow,
are being run in this country.
that day, we had a youth program, and he came around and said, we are the future of the country, and I'm very sure his kids are not in Nigeria.
That one is sure.
Please stop saying it.
See, there'll be.
We don't have the problem if anybody wants to send his child abroad. If I have the money, I'm going to school my children abroad because we don't have education in Nigeria as at now. But I will not tell somebody that
the University of Ghana be respected than some Nigerian schools.
Very soon, Iraq, they will come and advertise the university in our country.
They are already advertising.
India has done it successfully. In fact, it was
Arab Emirates have done it successfully. Even it's like a visa, free education, and guys are going there.
Very soon, we will see Afghanistan come to advertise the university. We will see Egypt come to advertise. In fact, we will see Somalia. Somalia will come and advertise.
People are rushing to Malaysia to study. They are rushing to UK, US, France.
No, those are UK, US, those are good. But what is
even if some countries people don't go to, Finland, Trinidad and Tobago, people are going there to study.
They are making our life unbearable. We are making our life miserable. And
why?
Tomorrow you tell us, then they travel at
advertising that Nigerians are spending 700 billion naira to foreign school. Why wouldn't they spend?
We don't have education.
ASU is on strike now.
ASU is on strike once again. Anyway, if you think you want to come to Nigeria, like we said it earlier,
there are some things that will make you come to Nigeria.
There are some things that will make you come.
Imagine that sometimes there are some Chinese drug addicts were taken in Nigerian airports, and they want to try them. They said they would have to take them to their country to try it. They are begging